Hello, my name is Daria, welcome to my channel, and today I will be sharing with you my update for Pen Z palette, and it's an exciting one. But first of all, I'm a little bit ill, so if you hear some changes in my voice, that's why. And also, I'm kind of experimenting with my lip combo today, and I hope it looks okay in the camera. I'm a little bit nervous about it, to be honest, because usually I go for some nude lipsticks, but today I've decided to try something new. And my Pen Z palette for 2025 is Urban Decay Naked, and it's an original one, which means I bought it in 2017 or 2018, so it's very old. And that's what the palette was looking like in January in the introduction. And as you can see, this palette was used. We had some dips and shades, but we didn't have any pens. In February, we had 3 new pens in the shades Virgin, Butt and Smoke, and I managed to expand them all quite a bit. In March, I managed to hit pens in Scene and in Dark Horse, and also I managed to use a lot of Virgin and a lot of Smoke Up. And in April, as you can see, I finished my first shade and it was Smoke. I also expanded all of the pens quite a bit, and I almost finished Virgin and hit 2 new pens in Naked and Sidecar. And that's what the palette is looking like right now. And as you can see, we have a lot of changes in it. We have a new pen and we have 2 more finished shades. And I will show you once again. That's what the palette is looking like. And I'm shocked that I was able to make such a good progress in a month, but to be honest, it was kind of a good month for me because I didn't travel anywhere, I didn't move flats or houses, and so I just was at one place with all of my makeup, and I managed to do my makeup most of the days. I think I missed only 3 days of wearing makeup in April, so yeah, that's why I think the progress is so good. And let's start with Virgin. I had just a little bit of Virgin left last update, and it took me 2 uses in April to finish it up. And in this project, in total, I used it 36 times. And the next shade is Scene. I used it as my brow bone highlighter, and my goal was to finish half of it this month, and also my goal was to finish Virgin, and I did it. And also I finished half of Scene this month also, and I used it 27 times this month for a total of 93 uses in this project. The next shade is Naked, and I managed to expand a pen quite a bit, and I use it in my crease, and I used it 10 times this month for a total of 42 times. The next shade is very exciting. It's Sidecar, and I use it all over my lid. I used it 10 times this month for a total of 41 uses in this project, and I'm very close to finishing it, and I'm very happy with it, to be honest. The next shade I also finished in April, and it's back. I used it in my brows and it took me 6 additional times to finish this shade. And in total I used this shade 74 times in this project. The next shade is Half Baked, and the pen is also expanding on this shade, and I use it in my inner third of a lid, I guess. And I used it 10 times in April for a total of 41 uses in this project. Smoke was finished last month, so we just skip it for now. And Dark Horse I used also 10 times this month for a total of 41 uses in this project. And Dark Horse I use in my outer corner. Shades Toasted, Hustle and Gunmetal I haven't used in April, and in total I used them all one time in this project. And as you can see, we have a new pen in black shade and I am very happy about it. It's a shade named Creep, and I used it 26 times this month for a total of 64 uses in this project. And I've started using it sometimes on my lower lash line, but most of the times I use it as an eyeliner. But I don't do wings, I don't do anything like that. I just kind of put it on my upper lash line and that's it. And to be honest, I kind of like it. So I think I will continue to use Creep this way. And I'm very happy with the progress on this palette, if I'm being honest. I think I will be able to finish Thin, Naked, Sidecar, Half Baked and even Dark Horse this year. And considering that that's my first pen set palette, it's very exciting for me. Of course it's very old, and I think partly because of it all of the shades are very powdery and crumbly, and I need to layer them in order to achieve the pigmentation that I want. So I think that's why the progress is so good on these eyeshadows. But I think I will put Gunmetal also as one of my focused shades for now, because I can use Creep now in my upper lash line, and in that case I can use Gunmetal on my lower lash line. And if I use these shadows like this, I can make progress on 2 eyeshadows. But we will see how it goes in May, because if I won't be able to see much progress in Creep, then I think I will roll out Gunmetal once again and use Creep in my upper lash line and in my lower lash line. But again, we will see. Also, I think I will roll in Toasted as my focus shade as soon as I finish Sidecar. And I will try to use Toasted all over my lid, just because for now it's okay for me to use Half Baked on my inner part of the lid. And if I do that, then the only shades that I won't be working on at that point would be Hustle. So let me set some goals. I will try to finish Thin, or will be very close to finishing it, because I use it every time I do my makeup. And I think like in 25 or 30 uses it can be done, but I'm not sure about it because I don't generally use a lot of it. Then I will continue using Naked and continue expanding pen in it. I want to finish sidecar, of course. That's not a lot of shadow left in it. I think maybe 5 more uses and it can be done, because I use it all over my lid, so I use much more eyeshadows that way. I will continue expanding pens in Half Baked and Dark Horse and Creep. And I think that's all. And I will start using Toasted and Gunmetal. And my soft goal is to use all of the focus shades at least 10 times. And also I would like to set my usage goal for Creep for 20 times. I forgot to mention it, but it was also one of my goals for April and I hit it. I used it 26 times. So I'm very happy with it, and if I continue to use it almost every time I do my makeup, I think we will have some nice progress in this shade. So I'm feeling really good about this palette because we have 3 empties already and it's only the end of the April. Well, we have 12 shades there, so if I want to finish this whole palette by the end of the year, I guess I will need to use up 3 shades per quarter. So we are kind of behind, but honestly it's never was a goal for me to use up this whole palette in 2025. But I'm really happy with the progress that I'm making, and I think I will be able to use up the majority of this palette this year. Maybe the only 3 shades that stay will be Hustle, Creep and Gunmetal. And if that will be true, then I exceeded all of my expectations, to be honest. It's my first Penset palette and I didn't expect much. I just wanted to see how much damage I could do to a palette in 1 year, and I'm very happy with what I see. Tell me in the comments please, how are you doing with your Penset palette? It's one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, to be honest, so I'm very excited to see how you are doing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope you will stay with me on my project painting journey. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!